Hi everyone, Richard Lennox here, and these are the things that I think my team would do differently if we knew on the first day of class what we knew now, or what we know now rather. The first thing is I think we would call meetings earlier in the week, because as it is now, we've been calling them on Wednesdays, and we've only recently changed to Tuesdays. And if you're calling a meeting on Wednesday, the week's already halfway gone, and you don't have much time to work on your projects. So I think from the start we would have just called meetings on a Monday or Tuesday to give us more time to work on everything. The second thing that we would do differently is we would try to stick to the producer's deadlines for us getting our portions of the project to him so we could put them together. We would have tried to stick to those deadlines better because I'm not proud to say this, but we were kind of turning them in later than we should have. So then he didn't have much time to work on the things that he needed to put together. And then we didn't have much time to proofread and edit everything that needed to be edited after it was done. And then the third and final thing was really what I just said, was proofreading and editing, because that kind of hurt us these past couple weeks. And that's mostly our fault because we didn't turn things in on time rather. And really, I think that's about it. So, good luck in the next class, everyone.
Hi, this is Andrew Chastain, and this is my Week 4 discussion response for team building at Full Sail University. If I knew what I know now, what would I change? Hindsight's not something I personally really like to dwell on because you can't change the past. You can really only hope to learn from your mistakes that you made and grow from it. But things I would change from day one would be to communicate better with the team, going beyond email and Skype to more personal forms like text messaging, phone calls, iChat, where you're having a direct video, audio, or it's just a more personal form of communication with your team. Another thing is meet earlier in the week and meet more often. Instead of having one large meeting in the middle of the week towards the end of the week to delegate all the tasks out, have a meeting earlier in the week on Monday to delegate tasks, and maybe a meeting on Thursday to check on the progress of these tasks. That way there's still time to make changes, reassign tasks, anything like that. Another thing is manage time better. I feel this is my biggest problem for me personally. Sometimes things happen that just you're not ready for. Work schedules get in the way of team meetings, and it's really up to the team, you and the team, to figure out the best way to resolve these conflicts and prevent any one person from carrying the entire load of the delegated task. And lastly, I would like to thank Sean, our producer, Justin, Richard. Y'all did a great job this month.
Hello there, everyone. This is Justin G. Hutchins doing his response post for the Week 4 and final week discussion for the team building class at Full Sail University. For the response post, we are to think if we knew what we knew now after 4 weeks of this course, what would my team do differently? In all honesty, I think my team worked out excellently, to be honest. We all worked together most of the time. We were all on the same page most of the time. We agreed on the same ideas and the like most of the time. But if I was to do anything different, it would honestly be working face-to-face. Working over the internet, yes, you can do it, but it's really difficult, especially when it comes to the crunch time, where you have to finalize everything, make sure it's all good for the submission. We were pretty much on the ball most of the class, team number 4, which is my team. But just the fact that working over the internet, it does honestly hinder it does hinder you to some degree instead of working face to face and actually having hands on with one another. Because working face to face, I mean, working over the internet will never be the same as working face to face with an actual person, which is what you're going to be doing most of the time in the video game industry. So if I had a choice and I could do anything, it definitely would be working face to face with my team members, Richard Lennox, Sean Morrison, and Andrew Chastain, because I think the experience would have gone a lot better and there would have been a lot less stress than there was over the course of this month.
Hi, my name is Sean Morrison, and this is my response video for week 4 and some advice towards the oncoming teams. Let me just start by saying I was the producer for our project this month, and I think that our team did awesome. Justin, Richard, and Andrew were great to work with, and they're really the reason that we were able to achieve what we did. We did pull off a tie in the competition. We unfortunately weren't able to get the tiebreaker, so we came in number 2. But I felt that the guys did really great, and they're kind of the reason that we did that well. That being said, there were some things that we definitely could have done differently. One of the biggest things I think that we could have done, and a couple of the other guys have mentioned, is that we could meet more than once a week. If we would have had an initial meeting to go over some of the project goals for the week, and then had a second meeting to go over what got delivered during the week and make sure that it kind of all got put together a little bit better, I think that would have helped out a lot. Second, a couple of the guys have also mentioned this, but having a more of a face-to-face, using video chat from Skype, that sort of thing, I think that would have helped out a lot. While we all agreed as a team, or at least as a majority, that we'd prefer to do text for a few different reasons, connections and things like that, I really think that it would have led to better team morale, better team camaraderie, and a better just personal connection between team members if we would have talked face to face or over video for our chats and for our meetings. I think that would have helped a lot. And finally is just proofreading. Find someone in the group that can be responsible for this. If you have somebody that's been really good with their English papers and things like that, have them work on that. We were lucky and had a really great proofreader in Richard. He really kind of saved us on a lot of things, and he's kind of the reason that we were able to pull off the good grades in our grammar categories and things like that. But make sure that, just like Richard said, make sure you give that person enough time to work so that he can get done with what he needs to get done. And that's my advice, or that's our advice, I guess I should say. Good luck.